Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this Wellness Week presentation, Maximizing the Power in You and Good Health Too, by Dr. Angela Dallas. Dr. Dallas is a lifelong learner, an author, presenter of national and international conferences, and an assistant professor at Ashford University in the College of Education. Angela has 12 years of higher education experience in both online and face-to-face, working specifically with students who are identified as at risk or at potential, as she likes to say, and non-traditional. Her degree areas are early childhood education, educational leadership and supervision, curriculum and instruction, instructional leadership, and teaching English as a second language. In addition to all of this, Dr. Dallas is also a certified health and wellness coach, Zumba, Strong by Zumba, and Aqua Zumba certified, and she also facilitates dance fitness classes regularly. Join me in welcoming Dr. Dallas to this session.
Thank you, Trevor. Thank you guys for attending. I really appreciate you for taking your time. And it is our hope that we share some information that is beneficial to you as we progress. This is an interactive session. You can ask your questions, or if you have any comments or any suggestions or anything that you want to say, you can chat. We also will have time at the end of the presentation for any additional questions and any dialogue information that you want to share, any questions that you may have for me. For this presentation, we're going to share information regarding the importance of well-being and regarding physical fitness for extraordinary productivity. Everybody wants to do the job and do the job right and do it well, because what we do is a reflection of who we are, and we want to represent ourselves well. What does the research says? Healthier workers are more productive. Lifestyle changes, better nutrition, more exercise equals less stress, and employees who participate in regular activities increase productivity by 66%. So just think that if you are getting things done and you are working diligently, if you are not interacting or participating in any kind of physical activity, then you are doing yourself and the people who you serve a disservice. You can increase your productivity just by exercising regularly. People who made healthier lifestyle changes have lower healthcare costs, of course. You will have fewer sick days because you'll be taking care of yourself at all costs. Physical activity for good health impacts morale in the workplace. Did you know that? Good people, good health is contagious, just like a smile. If you're healthy, and you will keep your colleagues encouraged to be healthy as well. I know that we do in every capacity that we can. Physical activity impacts productivity, performance, and employee engagement, as well as safety. And workers who ate healthful meals and exercise regularly had a better job performance. Also, people who exercise for 30 minutes at least 3 times a week are 15% more likely to have higher job performance. So if you want to increase your performance on the job, and you know that you know what you're doing, try exercising and eating healthy. It will help you increase your performance. And people who have eat 4 to 5 servings of fruit and vegetables 4 times a week are 20% more likely to be more productive. So you want to make sure you get lots of fruits and vegetables in as well. Burning questions that we're going to address during this presentation is, why is it important to exercise, eat healthy, and get proper rest? How can we ensure that our bodies are in mint, and what can we do differently? Well, I'm glad you asked those questions. We all love the power of choice, and we're going epic. And to go epic every day, produce intentional choices of actions. Sometimes we produce choices of actions, but sometimes it's not intentional. We have to be intentional when we want to be healthy. We want to be extraordinarily productive. We want to be active. We want growth. We want continue to do well. We have to make intentional choices of actions so that we can perform and do the things that we need to do. Take care of our bodies, eat healthy, exercise, and perform better. We have two options: make progress or make excuses. Pick one. Pick one. You have choices. Take ownership, accountability, and be responsible, or blame, find excuses and denial. And of course, I know that we take ownership and accountability and responsibility for the things that we do and say, the things that we eat, because we eat is a product of who we are and what we will produce. The why. Healthy people are happy people. Happy people show compassion and love to other people, reduce the risk of heart attacks. Happy people, healthy people is a better way to manage your weight, to have lower blood pressure. Exercise strengthens the muscles of the body, the heart, the brains, the lungs, the works. You'll feel better with more energy, a better mood, feel more relaxed, you'll sleep better. Change the level of chemicals in the brain so that you will not be stressed and you'll be able to produce the way that you want to on a regular basis and be consistent with it. You will have a healthier state of mind. It'll contribute to distractions from daily worries and contributes to improved sleep pattern. Sometimes we worry about things that we don't have control over. And if we focus on being healthy, eating healthy, and exercising, that will distract us from focusing or thinking about those things or worrying when we should not be worrying. We should be thinking positive and being productive. How? It is never too or too late to work towards being the healthiest you. What can you do differently? I'm glad you asked. Let me put out first that I'm not advertising for this cultural drink. I saw this image and I thought that it would be a really great image so that participants can see how you can use your time to do different things to improve your health, improve your productivity. And as far as the cultural drink, you can drink any drink. You can drink your tea, of course, with no sugar. You can drink water. You don't have to drink any product or unless that's your choice. But I do want to make sure that we know that you don't have to do that. I just have this because it is important that we meditate. You have to take time for yourself to clear your mind, to think about only the things that are important right now, just to pull your thoughts together. Sometimes it takes that. And you can meditate. I like to meditate in the mornings to start my day. Sometimes, given the load of the day or what is happening, I'll take a few minutes to meditate, to recollect myself and change my train of thought of things that I had to do, and I've gotten those done, to prepare my mind for things that I will need to do for the second half of the day. You want to make sure that you get plenty of sunshine. Natural sunlight is always good for us. Laughter is always great. Sometimes we don't laugh enough. Even in the workplace, we need to laugh often. It reduces pain and minimizes stress, and it also supports the immune system. We need to make sure that we are constantly moving. In the technology world, and most of us work at our desk most of the time. We're on the computer constantly for the majority of our day. I would advise you to set your timer for every hour. Make sure that you get up and move. Do something. For me, I rotate. I do a variety of different things. For 60 seconds, I may do old school jumping jacks. I may hold a plank for 60 seconds. I may do squats for 60 seconds. I may just do arm rotations or lunges, or just moving side to side, touching the floor, sitting in the seat. I will stand and march in place. Sometimes I'll do a football run, but every hour I get up and move for at least 60 seconds. Sometimes it's for 2 minutes, but at least 1 minute, and get moving. It supports heart health. It contributes to weight loss, and it reduces stress as well. And it will boost your energy by doing so. I don't know if you guys meal prep, but it is great. It'll save you some time as well. And it'll save you from just eating something that is not always healthy for you if you prepare your snacks in advance. And you can put them in small Ziploc bags, sectional containers. But if you have them prepared, your chances are greater for eating healthier and doing the right thing for your body, fueling your body so that you can be extraordinarily productive. You want to make sure that you get ample enough sleep. This image shows 7 to 9 hours, but body may be able to function on 6 hours. I do, and I think that I'm very productive. Sometimes I may get 7. It's rare that I get 8 or 9, but most of the time 6 or 7, I'm good. But know your body. But one thing I do know, that you have to sleep, because your body regenerates itself at rest, and you need sleep. So don't try to cram when you have something due, or report due, or any kind of project that is due. Pace yourself so that you will have time to do it, and not cram, and not get proper sleep that the body needs. There is no challenge more challenging than to challenge to improve yourself. We all want to improve. We all want to make sure that we are better today than we was yesterday, and we want to continue to repeat that cycle, because if we are constantly improving, we will continue to help others improve, and we are of service. And to be of service to others, we have to make sure that we take care of ourselves. Sometimes we lose sight of taking care of ourselves because we are focused on being of service and taking care of other people. This is my formula for success: to always start with a positive attitude. You have to understand the process. There's a process in becoming a healthier you. I'm ready. You have to think about the things that you want to do differently, and you have to take them in increments. And I say incremental changes plus consistency equals grand results. If you, for an example, if you want to increase your water intake, then you will start small. You will start with drinking 8 ounces of water. When you first get up, you want to drink another 8 ounces. You want to drink a little bit more 2 hours later, and then another 8 ounces. Kind of pace it and time yourself. And you want to stop drinking water at least 2 or 3 hours before you go to bed at night. But just understand the process. If you want to change your eating habits, you have to do that in increments as well. If you are not a person to have breakfast and you want to start to eat breakfast, then you start with something really light and kind of build on that capacity. And anything that you want to do, just understand the process and that it takes time. If you try to do it all at once, you will become exalted and you will not continue. You will lose focus because you're trying to do too much at one time. Challenge yourself to take actions. Care enough to start today. Embrace new behaviors. Set limits and goals, and set a good example. Believe it or not, somebody's always watching us and always want to see that we're improving, and it'll have the domino effect on the people who we serve and work with. These are our references. Are there any questions?
Haven't seen it in the chat, Angela.
Okay. If there are no questions, thank you all for your attendance. If you have any questions for me, if you want to reach out and contact me later, my information is on emails and a phone number. You can send me an email, text, or what have you. If you think of questions later, you can reach out to me if you want to collaborate and talk about some different strategies as it relates to being a healthier you. You can reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help.
Angela, I did see a couple questions in the chat.
Okay.
One from Tamara Schmidt. Where can we retain this information you've talked about?
I think that the department will have a link because it is recorded, and you will be able to go back later to review it anytime you want after the week is over, I'm sure.
Yes, we will have this link available to everyone who is here, and then those who couldn't make it today so they can listen afterward. And it looks like a lot of thank yous and good reminders and good comments. So that was the only question.
Oh, okay. Good deal. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you for taking the time. I hope that we've shared some information that is beneficial to you. And I hope that if you are not active, that you will make the decision to start today of improving your activity, physical activity, to be more productive and a healthier you. Because you can't serve others if you are not doing well or feeling well. So take care of you as you work to serve others. Thank you guys so much and have a great day.